welcome back to my channel. My name is Anke and happy 2023. So I am finally back to film another video for all of you. I know it has been a while. Like, I'm pretty sure last time I uploaded was somewhere in November, so it was overdue to film a new video. So I do actually have some footage from me reading in December, but I will get to that in a little bit because the amazing G from Book Rose, she hosted a year-long readathon for our Aurelium world. So if you have no idea what I'm talking about, I will make sure to leave G's channel linked down below, and I will just like make a pop-up for my own playlist of all of the readathons over the years that I have participated in regarding that specific readathon. So she has announced a year-long one for the entire year of 2023. So this is the little sheet that we have for it. It looks quite elaborate, but this specific one is actually quite simple. So we are going on a adventure, and every row represents a month. So the top one is January, February, March, April, and so on until the end of the year. So every single month you just make a choice, and that choice represents a prompt. So for example, I decided for the readathon to turn left. You could turn left or you could turn right, and left means to start a new series. So I pretty much made this choice based off what prompt suited me best, because I didn't have any series to finish, which was the prompt if you turn right, but I was already reading like the start of a new series. So let me grab the book. So last year I picked up the Atlas 6 by Olivia Blake. It was actually a reread for me because I did listen to the audiobook of this while I was on vacation last May, but I felt like I missed some part of the book, so I decided to give it a reread. So I think I was already a few pages in once the readathon was announced, but I decided that this would be perfect for it. So at the current time there are only 2 books of this, but I do believe that there are supposed to be more books, so I figured that this counts as starting a series. So let's talk a little bit about what this book is about. So this book takes place in a world where there are people who have magic, like it's our world, but some people are magical and some people are not, and 6 magical people have been chosen to join the Alexandrian society. Well, that's not entirely true, because they have been invited for a year-long initiation. So at the end of the year, only 5 will remain within the society. So we follow the point of view of all 6 of these people on their year-long journey of living together in this house while needing to protect it and getting access to a lot of information that the rest of the world has believed to either be gone or just be simply a myth. So I love this book. It is so good. I am very impressed with it. I knew I really enjoyed it last time, but I felt like I missed some parts of the story, and I definitely did while listening to it. So I'm really glad I picked it up again, and I actually only have about 80 pages left of the book before I finished it. So I really want to finish it by the end of the weekend, and I'm actually not reading the physical edition. I have it on my e-reader as well because I was so scared I was going to damage this gorgeous copy of the book. So I'm reading it on my e-reader. And with that being said, let's go to some of the footage of the entire month of December where I read this book, and I also read A Darker Shade of Magic. So let's just go to all of that footage right now. One of my friends, she is hosting a read along for the Dutch edition of A Darker Shade of Magic by V. Schwab, and I started reading that and I'm enjoying it so much that I finally felt motivated to pick up the camera and actually film a reading vlog for all of you. So throughout this book, I have it in the other room, so I'll just show you in a minute, but we are following a guy named Cal, and he is living in London. And there is not just one London, there are 4 Londons, and all of them are in some way connected or have gotten disconnected to magic. You have Black London, Red London, White London, and Grey London, and he is one of the 2 people who is able to travel between all of the different Londons. I don't really want to say too much because I don't want to give any spoilers, but it is so good so far. Like, I am, I think, 150 pages in or something like that, maybe a little bit more, and it is so good. Hey everyone! So it has been so long since I last talked to all of you. It is currently December 22nd, and I have been so crazy busy right before my vacation, and I currently have a week off, and my boyfriend and I, we've just been relaxing together. We've actually gone ice skating once together, and we've just been, you know, in kind of a relaxing mode, and I haven't done a whole lot of reading. I did manage to finish this book, and it was so good. I really loved it. I am contemplating still between 4 or 5 stars, so I'm not exactly sure yet. I think maybe 4 because I love it like a lot, but it isn't necessarily a new favorite yet. I don't know. 4 or 5 stars. So I really liked it. I love the idea of the different Londons. I really liked the characters. I liked Cal, and I liked, oh my gosh, I'm completely blanking out on the girl's name, but I really like her as well, and I'm really curious to see what is going to happen with them in the next book. But I'm gonna have to figure out if they are going to be bringing out limited editions of the rest of the series as well, or if I should just purchase the other books. So we'll see. But I do plan on reading a little bit, so I actually think I want to do a reread of the Atlas 6. So back to right now. So before I actually continue reading the book, I have something else I want to do today, which is I want to add all of the books I read this year to my jar. So I already printed every single book that I read this year, so I'm just going to have to cut everything out, then glue it onto a piece of paper, and then cut that out again, so we will have a jar to fill, like this jar. So I started this, like I actually made this last year, and I just went onto Goodreads and checked out all of the books that I read in 2019, 2022, and 2021. So every year I decided to make a color, and like this was kind of last year's color, so I kind of tried to match it, and I just stuck the books on it, and I can see like, oh wait, it's a purple one, which means I read it in 2021. So like I said, I printed all of my books for the last year, for 2022, and I will be adding these to my jar today. So I'm actually gonna start doing that, and I figured it would be something fun to show all of you as well. So let's go do that, do a bunch of reading today, have a relaxing and reading wise productive day, hopefully. I finished the book and I decided I am going to give it a total of 4 stars, just like last time. I really loved it. I really love the setup of the book and the idea of it, and I cannot wait what the next book is going to hold with this ending. So I will hopefully be picking it up very soon. I do have some other books I want to read first though. And also, as you can see, it has made it onto the shelves with all of the reads from last year. It's pretty full right now, so I'm probably gonna need to buy a new jar next year. But, you know, that's next year's problem. So thank you so much for watching today's vlog. I really hope you enjoyed it, and next week my updated bookshelf tour will be going up, so keep an eye out for that, and I will just catch up with all of you in my next video. Bye!